live. Live. Hello, hello, hello. We've got BT, we've got Karen. Hello, my lovelies. How are you? I'll start readings in about 5 minutes. So, yes, Karen, I'll just put you up on screen because you're first. So, BT, I'll try and come back to you. But if not, if people start commenting, you're going to have to just comment me again so I can see you, my lovely. So how have you been? How's you doing? I'm bloody red hot, me. I'm going to go for a walk after this reading, I think. Might take dog out and go for a little walk in sunshine. Oh, actually, it's a bit too hot for her, isn't it? We'll see. Hello, Joe Mac. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Rachel, good afternoon. Deanna, hello, beautiful lady. Hope everybody's well today on this beautiful sunny day. My niece is a follower. She joined last night. Oh, bless. Thank you, Joe. Afternoon, Penny. If I've just said evening, everybody, I meant to say afternoon. Because I don't come on much in the daytime. So I get my nights and my days mixed up. Hiya, Sam. Hope you're well, my lovely. So I've put a post in, and if anybody's wanting a reading when I start, thank you, Karen. If you can, afternoon, Claire, if you just type me, please, in comments, I will try and get you, because once I've finished one reading, Karen's my first one. Once I've finished Karen, I will then move on to the next one, but I'll just be clicking on my screen. So, yes, but afterwards, BT, afterwards, I'm actually going into... what group? Thingy group. Go on. A thingy group that was members group. So if you want to hang on, BT, you'll get a different reading if you hang on and have one in members group, my lovely. Because straight from this, I'm going to go to members group and just do some readings for members. Afternoon, Nigel. Hope you're well. Mick Williams. Hello, Vanessa, Sam, Diana. Right. So I'm going to start. So Karen's my first. So Karen, I've got 3 sets of cards out, and I'm just going to go with cards that I feel that connect when you put your face or your pictures up on the screen. So Karen, for you, I'm going to use these ones, and these are my Pauline Tarot. I've got my fairies and I've got spirit messages. So yeah, I'll do Pauline Tarot today. So I'm just doing 1 card readings. That's why it makes it easier for me to get round as many people. But then I might, on my next one, I might do I might look at doing a different kind of reading. So thank you everybody for joining this afternoon. I was going to say this morning. So Karen, for you, my lovely, you've got the 6 of Wands. So there's some dramatic changes coming to you, and you know the time's right. You're ready to spread your wings and move on to a different I get mixed my words onto a different project kind of thing, or like a different you're ready to allow the change. I have to think how I put it, you know. You're ready to move on to different changes. You are leaving the past behind, and you are like raring to go for all this new energy that's come around you. It's as though you've just had an uplift, Karen. And this it's the new beginning. So your journey's just about to start. You can see you're leaving behind because you're leaving loads of swords behind. So there is going to be people that you're going to be leaving behind. Not necessarily leaving behind, but you're doing this journey solo, where I'm not sure whether you've been doing your journeys like with other people around you or for different support. Whereas though now you're ready to like step out of that support and you're like ready to take on the new beginning, my lovely. So that's your card for you this afternoon. Evening, Wild Bill. Have I just seen Wild Bill? I have seen me Wild Bill in chat. What have I got next? Go back up my screen.
want to just do it on.
I can't because there were nobody, so I've just gone back up screen. So
coming through now.
have I got load? Right, no worries. You're gonna have to. You might have to. You might end up having to come on because it's difficult when I'm doing a reading. Positive for life. Hello, my lovely. Welcome to ETA Tarot reading. We are normally out on the paranormal side, but with this lockdown, I've decided to take up my tarots again and give some readings. So one card fell, so I'll take that card. Oh, I'm getting my cards all back to front. You've got the Ace of Cups, my lovely. So I'm not sure whether you've got at the minute some issues around your tummy area. Because if you can see in this card here, you can see the wraps. So it's nothing serious, but I don't know whether you've had like a few issues around like the lower, not your knees or anything, but like the lower part of your body. I do feel like there's been 4 big celebrations come up. Because when I looked at the cup, it was like I could just see 4 and not the 4. I saw 4 lines instead of the 5. So there's definitely been 4 celebrations coming up, and the number 4 could be relevant to you. I also see when I see this rabbit, this rabbit to me always symbolizes a child. So I'm not sure what the child is representing at the minute. Whether it's been a child's birth or there's a child celebration coming up, I'm not quite sure. But there's definitely something to do with a child coming in. Now, in your hand, you're releasing a lot of energy. So I'm not sure whether you're releasing some negative energy around you now, and you're like releasing things that have been clogging you up. But something on the crescent moon is very significant for you, or something around the crescent moon that will mean something for you. Just be careful though, because again, even though this is connected to this, like things connected to your like face, so I'm not sure whether you're having like headaches or something at the minute, but there's definitely something connected. So just keep an eye out for that. But you've also got a flight bird, so you're ready to make some changes that are coming up to you now, my lovely. But you've just not took that step yet. You're sort of like still umming and ahhing on whether you can, whether you want to take that path that you're thinking about, my love. Next, see, I'm not getting them on my screen, baby.
Why aren't you?
Because they're not coming through.
They are.
For all members, I'm going to be doing different readings in members chat after, my lovelies. So if you could hang on, he is hiding today. Vanessa.
You can't work computer.
I can't work computer, no. So Vanessa, for you, my lovely lady. All I ask is, if I'm not a medium of any sort, all I do is just read tarots. I just connect with the tarot cards. All I ask is, if you've had a reading, if you wouldn't mind leaving a review or a comment on the post afterwards when it goes up, I would really, really appreciate that, my lovelies. And if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Oh, strength for you, Vanessa. So now I'm not sure whether you're the giver of strength or whether you're needing somebody's coming in to give you the strength. I'm going to say it's you. I think it's you that possibly could be needing the strength. Because what drew me first was all these trees around your legs. So I'm not sure whether it's health issues that's going on with you at the minute, Vanessa, but you're definitely needing some strength coming in. So this card's just letting me know that the strength is there. Some of the strength you will find from within, but also you'll find some of the strength from other people around you. Now, to me, I know that looks like a flower, but to me, that looks like a person. And it's as though you've got somebody watching over you. So I'm not sure if you've got any, whether you're aware of like spirits watching you or like protecting you in a way. I'm not sure whether you're a spiritual person yourself. because like you're wearing, like, to me it looked like, I'm going to say rosary beads, but it's not rosary beads, but it's like a religion thing going round your neck. So I'm not sure whether religion is a big thing for you, Vanessa, whether that's spiritualism, what do you call it? You do know Catholic, Christian, things like that. So I think religion, spirituality is a big thing for you, my lovely. But at the minute, you're just needing strength. So yeah, so that's for you, my lovely. Next one.
I've got to find
anybody who's got members. I'm going to do them afterwards.
No, Sam.
Please keep putting me, please, because otherwise the track goes too fast. That it just your me's all disappear. So just keep putting them into chat.
That's who it is. What?
Right. So for you, Sam, because you've put that, I'm going to do you a spiritual card, if that's okay, my lovely. So. And I know you've put your little boy's name on there, so I'm going to do this one first. That one come out. So you've turned up this card, and I cover the writing up at the bottom, but you've turned up the hope card. So for me, you've got the candle, which would represent somebody in spirit around you. There's also, because you've got all that red around your head, I don't know if you can see, there is a lot of healing that is going off around there as well. Also, the light represents healing to the mind. So again, if you want to put what you'd have put, please don't put anything in chat because it makes it harder, because on this card I would have said that you would have been suffering something with the head-wise, which would have been possibly depression. But this candle also represent that this person is with you still. They are at peace. They have gone to where they need to go to. They'll have met up with all other family members. As we know, when people cross over, and that's not from a mediumship, that's just from my personal belief that our loved ones have crossed over, and our relatives on the other side, their energies meet up with their energies. The hope for you, Sam, is your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So I think this card would be very relevant to you, my lovely, at this minute. So the message there is hope. And do you know when we lose a loved one and people say it gets easier? Then people have never really lost a loved one. So it's never going to get easier, but I think we'll learn to live a little more. Do you know, it's very difficult. But if you need to talk or anything, please message me, because I'm happy to talk. My chat's always open. So if you need me, my lovely, please just message me and I'll have a chat with you, if that's okay. Georgie, how are you today? The cards are falling all over. John, you might have to come round because I can't pick that card up.
Wait a minute.
But it might be that card I need.
I can't do it.
So, Georgie, for you, my lovely, I've pulled out the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, what I'm seeing on this is at the minute, your life is in a balance. So the first thing I saw with these two hands at the bottom, thanks, darling, is the hands at the bottom, which to me means at the minute it's balanced, but there's rocky waters underneath. So I'm not sure if there's something happening around you, Sam, that could possibly sort of like unbalance you. But again, this card's just saying that just be wary, because I don't know if you can see these, like there's like people coming up around you, Georgia. So I'm not sure whether it's these people that are the ones causing the issues around you. And there's quite a few, but these are sort of like connected to this head. So I'm not sure whether these are close friends or family even. That could be causing an issue, Georgie, because just how I connected it up to that bit. But you're the one that stood there in the top. And again, even though you're holding a celebration cup up, that could be just an anniversary or something that's coming up around you. I do feel though there is somebody that is trying to knock you off where you're standing. So there could have been like something they're trying to get you involved in that you're not involved in, and whatever choice you make, one way is going to knock that balance. So you're not going to be in that balance anymore. So really think about what's going on, but really watch this person that's trying to drag you back down into what's going off, my lovely, because there's definitely somebody around you that's might be wanting to pull you back into a little bit of drama, let's say. Next.
Yeah, I've just got to pick it next one down.
Just pick next one. That's all we can do. Mick, hello, my lovely. How are you? Oh, my cards. I'm chucking them all over.
Watch what you're doing.
I'm going to change my cards at the minute because I've chucked them all over. So I'm going to use my fairy cards on you, Mick.
Here you go.
Thank you. So you've turned the Empress card, Mick, there. So on the Empress card, for me, it's a very active card, that. It also means that good things are happening. I think you're at a place in your life where everything's worked out, maybe not the way you wanted it, but where you actually are is a good place to be. Now, there's something that's, again, that's wrapped up in this like leafy type thing, and I think that could be, I think somebody is hiding something from you, or you're hiding something from somebody else at this moment in time. You are, I've just seen that lock. So that lock on the card, I don't know whether you're locking, you're locking something away from you, and keeping it like under lock and key, and you're like trying to bury it. And even though everything looks good on the outside, and you're like putting this big show on, there's actually something that you need to tell, especially these two people that are stood at the side of you. One's more significant than the other because one's just showing the top half of the body. This one on this side showing full half of the body. So this is the person that you need to open up and unlock this whatever you've got locked up, because you don't have to deal with that on your own. This person here has got the same wings as you, and I feel that these two have been on a journey with you. But whatever you're keeping locked away, if you can let that go and let somebody in, then all this up here will mean that everything is everything's okay. But I think at the minute there's a secret that needs to come out and be talked about, my lovely, just because it's under lock and key, and I thought there was something hiding in that leaf. Don't think it's anything serious or anything like that, but I think it's just something that needs to be talked about. I'm sweating. Next. Monday, hello. Minday, hello, my lovely. Hope you're well. Let's see what card we've got for you. So, Mindy, I've turned you up the 9 at wands, and I think at the minute you're in a fighting battle. Now, normally, there's one card that we turn, and it's normally the battle against ourselves. But this one, I feel it could be a battle against other people. So, and I'm going to say family because it's a tree. If you can see the trees coming out of the water. So there's definitely rough waters. So I'm not sure whether you're wanting to spread your wings or do something that somebody else isn't approving of. But your personality is very, you're quite a strong character. You're not one of these that lets people like take you for a ride or anything like that, my lovely. So, and the bar that you're protecting, you're like holding I call them protection swords or protection wands. And this one that you're holding, you're actually holding it down against your stomach. So it's definitely more of a protection stance. Brad just said to you, just keep going with what you want to do. It doesn't have to be a fight with everybody. Just try and explain to those around you that this is just what you've got to do. The minute you do, once your feet touch that stone, you're grounded again. So then you can make them choices for yourself. But just be careful, because there is rocky water if this doesn't get sorted. Because there's like a divide coming. So please try and get that sorted and make sure you feel grounded with the situation, because then everything will just come back around you, my lovely. Next.
Sherry, it was.
Sherry.
Just moved.
Hey, Sherry, hope you're well, my lovely. You can have a card. I thought I'd chucked them all up floor again then. That'd have been funny. So, Sherry, for you, my lovely, we've got the devil card. No, the devil card isn't a bad card. The devil card means that there is going to be some changes coming in for you, Sherry. And I'm going to turn card round so I can see the card a bit more clearly. So, I feel like you're hiding at the minute. See, again, it can be one or two ways. You could be the devil. Or you could be hiding. I always go for the positive, and I will say it's you that's hiding. I feel that you're hiding. You're not seeing everything around you that's happening. Because on this card, you've got your eyes closed. I don't know if you can see that. You're like covering your eyes. And I think you're choosing to turn a blind eye to something that's happening. Because I think that if you acknowledge this, you're not going to know which way to go. I also feel that there's something wrong with one of your legs. I am going to say, I think that's down your left. There's some issues there with the left side of the leg. I don't know if you can see that, but there's your leg's fully disappeared on that one. But you've also got a butterfly over the chest area. So I'm not sure whether leg and chest is relevant to you, but you definitely are turning up. You're ignoring signs that are around you. And it's like, if I don't look, then it won't happen, or it's not going to happen if I'm not thinking about it. And that's what I feel. And where the devil comes in on this card, I think that's like you turning your blind eye. That's your naughty side to you coming out, where you're just ignoring a certain situation that needs to be done. Because once it comes out, it's out of the box. If you can see, you sat on a chest, but you've got to get off these chests. So it's like you're in a fighting battle with yourself, because you daren't move these glasses, because you don't want to know the outcomes, or you don't want to know what's going off. But I promise you now, my lovely, there's webs being spun around you by these spidery things up here. And for me, these webs are a secure, they're not a negative, they're a secure blanket that's been formed around you. So once you're ready, just know that there's webs that are going to enclose around you. So to me, there'd be spirit energies coming in, or other people, living people coming in will support you 100%. Because like I said, the spiders are weaving the webs, and their web is like a net. So it'll surround you, so you'll not fall once you take your glasses off. Once you remove the mask, you'll be able to see, and they'll like be there to protect you, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you,
Katie.
dear. Katie, my love.
I'm gonna kill her.
Dog always barks when we start this. Katie, we have got the 5 of Cups for you. And again, there's something from your past that's holding you back. You've also covered your face, and all your body's covered. Now, I'm not sure whether that's your character, whether you're a meek and mild character. But I don't think you're possibly not feeling very happy either about yourself or a certain situation. You are trying to walk away from whatever it is, but you've still got like things pecking at you. So they don't want to let you go, but you know that you've got to keep moving forward. But again, for you, I think it's more a confidence thing. I think it's more of a self-belief, just because you've like hidden yourself under all this thing. I don't think that should. I think you just need to be true to yourself and ignore these others, because there's celebrations being missed, or achievements, because there's a lot of dropped glass. But I think this is to do with these people that are pecking at you, maybe, and because they're pecking, things have been missed. So for me, I think it'd be more a confidence things. But there's definitely 2 celebrations coming up, because you can see the 2 cups there. And the future is better than the past, because the future, like I said, is still nitty-gritty at you, and there's a lot of if you can see on that side of card, sorry, and you can see all these like things grabbing at you. Whereas if you're looking to the front, if you keep walking forward, the ground gets easier, it gets clearer, and the trees are clearing. So all that what you're trying to get away from, you can do it. You've just got to be strong and be true to yourself, and don't be scared to take that next step. Allow yourself to have that little bit more confidence, my lovely. Next, Diana. Hello, my lovely. John and I am on the list. There is no list, Diana. All we're doing is you just have to keep writing me please in chat, because I can't keep flicking back up screen to see who's had a message, and I can't do a list, because every time I've done a list, hardly anybody's on my list that comes into chat. So if you just keep putting me please, it will come to you. You've got the High Priestess, Diana, at the minute, my lovely. So I'd say where you are at the minute, it feels like there's a lot of eyes upon you at the minute, but you're holding like a scroll in your hand. So I'm not sure whether you or somebody around you is about to like graduate, like a kind of graduation thing coming up around, or definitely some news of some kind. Only reason I said graduation is because it were like a scroll type thing. But there is a lot of eyes around this. So I don't know whether this is something that's it's somebody's achievement, and it's going to be eyes around that person rather than you. There's something red. Red's a significant colour for you also. But I'm not sure if you've lost to there's like 2 people down at the bottom, but to me they look like spirit people. So I'm not sure, Diana, if you've lost 2 people to spirit. And like these people, they're like cocooning you up your side, and they are trying to let you know they're there, but I'm not sure whether you're aware that they're around you, or that they're trying to give their energy to you, because I'm not sure whether you're needing a bit of energy at the moment, my lovely. But apart from that, I mean, your head seems fine. There's a few things that's happening around you that you just need that. I don't even think they need sorting out, because I think you're one of these, you're aware of all the situations and everything around you. But please just watch out for what this letter or this scroll means, because like I say, it does look like this has got a lot of eyes around it. So to me, it's got to be quite a big achievement that's been done or been given. But that's it at the minute, Diana, for you, my lovely lady. Una.
Sorry, I'm just answering.
Yeah, okay. I'm absolutely roasting. My makeup's going to melt off my clock. Eh, dear. Right, Una, for you, my lovely, we've got the 2 of Wands. I'm not sure whether you've had to fight battles all your life, just because you've got a battle stick on your back and you've got a battle stick on your front. So it's like you're protecting yourself back and front. So I'm not sure whether there's something from your past that you've battled with, but you like keep that protection there just so it doesn't come back. And you've also, but you're not holding in a stance that you're protecting yourself now. I think this is like your, like when people say that we build a wall up, I think you're one of these people that's built a wall up around yourself, so nobody can get in. Now, I'm not sure whether with you, these two are pecking because they're pecking to try and bring your wall down a little bit, to try and like get to show you that they really do love you and that you can trust them 100%. But I feel like they're having to peck because I'm not sure whether there's been trust issues with you in the past. You're also playing a drum on this, so I'm not sure whether there's any musical tendencies around you, because there's definitely a drum. You've got a world showing in your head, so at the minute the world's your oyster, so you could make any decision you wanted, and you would be one of these that if you said, right, I'm doing that and that, you would do that and that. You wouldn't do that, then go to do something else and then come back. At the minute, you've got that, so you can do that and that straight off, because the world is just waiting for you at the minute, my lovely. So whatever you've got planning, because again, you've got the wings, but your wings aren't together. So there's something you're wanting to do, but again, you're like told, is it the right time? Is it not the right time? But you need to sort that, because you need to bring them wings together, so they're close together, so then you can make that decision to go on for it.
Olavina. Oh, yeah. It was.
I'll do Olavina and then I'll do Alicia because it's 11:30. I ain't dropped him.
Makes a change.
Right, I know I'm doing Olavina, so just put Alicia up on screen for me.
No, I'll just leave it there.
Okay. Olavina, you've got the Ace of Wands, my lovely. At the minute, I think that you've got something that's... I'm not sure whether it's spiritual, because there's a lot of energies coming around you, Olavina, that's... I don't know whether you're going through like a change of path on like a spiritual journey, just because you've got the tree, but then off the tree you've got like all these, to me they look like bees and things coming off and going round and up into clouds, but you're actually sat on an owl. So to me that's Mother Earth card, like a Mother Earthy type of card. So I'm not sure whether you're about to start down a different path of spirituality, just because, but I'm not sure, because I don't know, because I've not spoken to you personally, but I think that you're sort of like, you're quite content to where you are and where your belief system is, but there is an opportunity to start looking into it a bit more deeper. And I think that's where you're at a crossroads, where you're thinking, do I, don't, or again, it's just one of them. But I would say, yeah, because you've got quite a lot of spiritual energy around you, Olavina. So for me, I would really start looking down them paths that you've been looking into and getting the information you want to get on that spiritual level, because it's definitely the time is round you to actually try that path, my lovely. Alicia, is it Alicia? Yeah. Are you ready for bed, Alicia, my lovely lady? So, Alicia, for you, I've got the Fool card. So, the Fool card to me is the beginning of your journey. Everybody knows that the Fool card is the beginning of a journey. So, for you, you've definitely got, there's definitely a new start coming up for you at the moment. But there's going to be two paths that you can go down. Either path will be... There's three paths, sorry. You've got three paths. So you've got the one in front where you're just going to fall straight off the ledge. You've got the other dark one that's got a lot of things in the way. And then there's a third path where it's like a clear walkway. So there's got to be three decisions around you at the minute that you're umming and ahhing over. Because Really think about the path you want to go down, though, at this minute, because 2 of them are not going to be right for you at this time. One's more suitable for where you want to go. I'm not sure if anybody around you is into fishing or fishing something. There's a big thing around fishing, just because I can see fish in the bottom of the card there. Well, they look like fish to me. So I can see the fish there. Look under my finger. There's like fishing. So I'm not sure whether fishing is something to do with somebody around you. Again, with this card, I'm not sure whether the change is coming in to something to do with animals, just because there's like a dog trying to push you forward. So I'm not sure whether that is, and you've got birds at the top, so I'm not sure whether these changes that's coming in is going to be something to do with maybe working with animals. I'm not sure, or whether them animals are there just because I know that you've got connection to spirits, because I can see the energy around you from this card. But for me, with the dog pushing you forward, to me, I'm not sure whether this is a path that you're going down, and there's going to be animals involved somewhere along the line, my lovely. But apart from that, yeah, think about these 3 choices that you've got coming up, because one is definitely more suited to you than the other 2. But you've got to make that. You've got to like really don't jump in feet first. Just sit back and take a minute and just have a think on where you need to be, my lovely. Donna, I need my fan on, baby. Do you know, I'm just going to have a drink of water. Huh. Pisces related. It could be Pisces related with fish. I never thought of that one. See, my brain doesn't think like that.
Lockdown's going to be lifted, so I'm going fishing next week.
It could mean. So, Donna, my lovely. Donna, for you, I have got the King of Pentacles card. So, you've got some really strong family roots, just because the tail's still in the ground. So, to me, because the tail's grounded, you've got some really strong family roots coming in. But this, again, with you, I'm going to have to say, when I first looked at this card, I do feel that there's a spiritual connection also. And I'm not sure, because I can see a child wrapped up in a blanket there. And I'm not sure whether this is a child in spirit. But there's definitely a child that's sort of like wrapped up. And that's why I think it's more a spiritual card than anything else. But whoever this young one is, or is it a birth or a child? Because it's coming in. There's definitely something to do with a child, because it's cocooned. So I'm not sure whether you're expecting now or whether you have lost a child. But I can't decipher which way it is, but I know there's definitely something significant to you with a child's energy, my lovely. You've got the pentacle going off up there. So I know that you are a big spiritual person yourself when it comes to spirituality and stuff like that. You are very much so very spiritual. Again, I mean, you've got a crown on, you're wearing a crown on your head, which to me means that at this moment in time, you're in a good place, but you're also very you're not letting things go, because you're flying. All your problems are like down here, and you're like flying again above them. And I feel that you need to, that might be what this connection to family is. You need to sort of like come back down and again start taking notice of things that are going off in around you. There's nothing bad going off around you, but I think people might be wanting you to be more a part of things going off. And I'm not sure whether for some reason or not your mind isn't in that right place. But that's what I'm getting for you at minute, my lovely lady. Helen Lodge, is it?
Yeah, I don't know them. Susan, no, Susan.
I've seen Helen's. My Nine of Cups I've got for you, Susie, my lovely. So the Nine of Cups for you puts you in a very good position. Look, you're canoodling. Now on this one, you're holding a baby in arms. So I'm not sure whether you're expecting or somebody around you again is expecting, because we're seeing quite a little bit of babies. But I think this is a pregnancy to come. I'm not sure this is. I'm not sure whether this is a pregnancy news that's going to be coming, or whether you already know. Just because it's like the baby's still like attached to the tummy in some way or shape. So I'm not sure on that. But I'm not sure whether you yourself have any health issues as well. And I can't say whether it's bad, but I'm sure there's some health issues going on, because again, all your legs are covered, and you've got like these things coming up at the side as though they're like a supporting stand. So I'm not sure whether there's any health related issues again with the lower part of your body. But you've had some really good celebrations coming up, and you've achieved so much. I feel that you're a person that's achieved plenty, because you've got all the cups going up around you. So to me, they're like achievement cups. So I do feel that you have achieved a lot in your life. There's definitely something wrong, something with the feet area that's maybe the bigger problem rather than the upper body. But there is definitely something or somebody around you that's definitely ill health with the bottom off. Also, I could see on this card that there's a few snakes coming up. So to me, the snakes are just people to be wary of. I think you know who they are anyway, because you seem to me to be one of these people from the card that you're quite aware of a lot of things going off around you, even though you've got that protection coming up. But definitely just be careful, because like I said, there's 1, 2, 3. So there could be 3 people around you that may not be maybe doing things that you don't approve of, rather than being a snake in grass and like people think that it's people doing bad things or they're going to do something bad to you. It's not necessarily that. It could be people that are hiding things from you, or people are trying to take you down a different path, a more negative one than where you should be. But it's just one to watch out for, my love. But apart from that, you're in a very, very good place. I think you're very settled, and like I said, you've got a lot of there's a lot of love around you anyway, because your skirt's full of like hearty things. So to me, you are surrounded by love, my lovely. Pull away.
On this one now.
I'm going to change my cards because I've done too many on that pack. So I'm changing my card set now for a bit. I love it when they put angry faces. I don't know. But can I just say again and repeat, I am not a medium of any sort. I can't communicate with spirit, only in my own sense. But I just like reading the tarots, and I read the cards as I see them. So they may not be 100% correct to you when I'm reading for you, but I can just read and just see what my interpretation of my cards is. So just so you're all aware, I am not a medium.
I'm not charging either. And
I don't charge. Yeah, everything's free. So for you, Chloe, my lovely, I've turned over the 3 of the summer. Dog's attacking me postman.
Oh, that's my case.
That's not good. So, my lovely, for you, there is going to be new celebrations coming up for you, and that's what it says on the bottom of this card. So there is going to be new celebrations, but you're not going to be alone on this celebration. There's a journey coming up, and it's going to be 3 of you. Now, there's either going to be 3 of you, or you're going to be taking a journey that's going to be bringing 3 different sides out to you. So it's going to be very interesting. I think you've already tested the water to whatever this is around you, my lovely, because you're quite confident with this decision that you've made. I'd say you're very confident with it. There's nothing around you at the minute that I can see from this card. Everything looks like it's running to plan, that everything's scheduled to go ahead. The only thing that I did look at was on this rock here, there's like a little bit of dark shading. And that's actually on the other side of the river. So I'm not sure still whether one of you or one of the 3 or you still are not 100% with crossing over and actually doing this, because it's a massive step that you're going to be putting in place. But if you have a look at the other side, can you see all the flowers? So all them flowers to me are a positive sign. So for you, really, it's like, stop dipping your toe and getting in a little bit deeper. It's actually stop dipping her toe in water, and then she's like taking her away slowly, and you've just got to do one big leap across, and everything will be there that you've wanted for, everything that you've worked for, or whatever. Like I said, whatever this newish thing is, it's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. It's just having confidence in yourself again to push yourself on and take that next step. It is a shaded area, so there might be some worries coming in, but it's all good. It's all good. There's roses. So I'm not sure again whether this might be a love as well, because white roses to me symbolize a loved one passing, because that's what I'd put on my family. But roses and red is I'm not. There could be a love connection that you're not 100% on. So yeah, just go with the flow, but definitely take that step across, because you need to be making them moves, my lovely. Oh. Robin, my lovely, we've got 10 of Springs. So on this card, it says, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Well, at this time on this place, this is probably a correct card, but what can I see in the card? There's somebody definitely in spirit near you, because you can just see him coming in. But the person who's in spirit close is actually surrounding you with a lot of positive energies. Now, they are breaking through your energy. So I'm not going to say you've been negative or anything like that. But I think you've had maybe... There may be a little bit in, I don't want to say depression, because depression is a strong word, but a little bit of upset within yourself. I think that possibly could what it be. But the spirit energy that's coming in, I'm not sure who this is in spirit, but they're definitely coming in, and you can see them actually connecting with your energies and like making you feel better. So you might not have been very well, or there's definitely something with you, but they're definitely sending that loving energy in from the spirit world, as you can see on the card. Also, I think, I'm not sure whether you seem in your face on this card to be a very, very confident person, right? Face-wise on the card, you seem to be confident. But you've also got your hand like in a basket, and it's like you've got a secret. And I'm not going to say a bad secret, but there's definitely something that you're, or somebody's keep that. It's got to be whoever this person is on card. There's definitely a secret that you're keeping hold of at the minute. Now, I'm not sure whether this secret is a surprise for somebody else, just because how the card and everything else looks. I think you're holding on to a surprise for somebody else. I don't know if there's like around you, whether there's See these gold sparkling. So could that be a surprise anniversary? Could that be? There's definitely a surprise on some form of celebration, and I think that's what you're like. You've already got your hand in that bucket, so you know what's going off as well as everybody else. I didn't mean to say bucket. I meant to say basket, but bucket. Got that basket. Yeah, you got your hand in your bucket. No, but you've got your hand in that basket. So I think you're already aware of this celebration that's coming off, but you're having to keep it quiet from other people at the minute. But take that energy coming in from your loved ones, because whoever this is, in fact, there's 1, 2. I can see 4 spirit energies coming in within this one spirit on that side. I can see 4. So I think that you may have got 4 energies coming in. And I think 1 is more recently lost than the other 3. Just because of how they've positioned themselves on the card. But they're with you. They're always with you, and they're sending light. So I hope that's okay, my lovely. What am I doing now? Sheila. I hope you've all enjoyed your tarot readings this afternoon, my lovelies. I have spirit around me all the time. I'm a sensitive. Wow, Robin. So you've got the 7 of Winter, Sheila. So you're skating on ice. So again, with this one, now you're holding something in your hand. So there's something I think you've got to maybe let go of. But you're not ready to let go of it just yet. But there's definitely something that you are trying to leave behind. And again, how the card's positioned, your wings are down at the back. You're not in flight mode. So there's definitely something. There's a better choice not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I saw that anyway with the thing. But let's have a look. Now you've got fires in the trees at the top. So I'm not sure whether this is some kind of like a heated argument maybe with somebody, just because there's fire up in the trees at the top up here. So I'm not sure whether it was a heated argument that you're coming away from, but the fire is very significant. Again, the ice is starting to crack from under your feet. You can start seeing the cracks. So the cracks are starting to really, really affect you at this moment. But again, you've got spirit energies around you, because you can see the like orb type, bally type things coming around you on this side. I hate this camera. On this side, you can see them coming in. So you have got spirits coming in around you to try and guide and protect you. But it's you that's got to actually move on and let your past go. Letting go of his past can be very difficult sometimes. But you're ready. You're ready to move on and start afresh. But you've just got you've just got to let that go. What's in the other hand, in that hand, you've just got to let it go, my lovely. Because once you just let it go and smash, you'll feel like all the weights just come off your shoulders, and you can actually start working on yourself in a better light, because because it's there. You can see your confidence, but there's definitely something that you are trying to get away from, my lovely. Hi, you called my name but never got a read. I did say Ellen Lodge. I did. Just bear with me a sec, my lovely. Yeah, because we went.
Yeah, because comments have stopped.
Commented, I know. You've got 3 of Autumn, my lovely lady. So for the 3 of Autumn, I'm going to cover the bottom of the card up because I don't want to read the bottom of the card. So for you, my lovely, are you actually a very spiritual person? Can you? I'm not sure whether you can do readings like I can, or whether there's some, or you're like more sensitive, or you're a healer. Because what I'm getting off this card, to me, it's like, I don't want to see bottom. You're like a spiritual healer kind of thing. You're like healing the planet. So you're welcome, Sheila, my lovely. You're like trying to. You've definitely got healing energies within you yourself, where you could actually like Reiki or something like that. I think could be really good for you, because it's like you've got that in you. So, but for me, Ellen, I would say you need to look on path of like healing and helping others, because I think that's what you've got round you. I don't know whether that's what you're doing now with people, or especially with this lockdown, with friends and neighbours and stuff. I don't know whether you're one of these that just seems to help everybody. But if you look at when you're helping everybody, if you look at your stance on this photo, you forget about helping yourself. So I think this card's turned over, not because to show you the healing that you've got, but to show you that you have to take care of yourself as well, because you're going to feel run down. You're going to feel like you've got no energy left, because you're that busy giving it to others. And it's a great thing to give to others, but you can't give to others if you're not re-energizing yourself. So maybe for you, look at trying to do some like meditations, or relaxation type of things, something where you're like re-energizing your own body, because you're such a giving person. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And on the card it says, follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So I hope that's all right for you, Helen, my lovely. Stephen. Oh, sugar me timbers. So Stephen, for a minute, I've got Unity card for you, my lovely. So for me, it's like somebody's either giving you wisdom, or you're the one giving wisdom to other people. But I do feel with this card, there's a lot of nature around you, nature aspects, but there's definitely two. Either you're younger than the person that's teaching you, or you've got two people younger than you that you're teaching to. But you're teaching this is to do with, again, with spirituality, just because of what's on the card and where everything is. But it's definitely a teaching card. Somebody's definitely teaching you something. And again, I think it's a different part of... it's a different part of spirituality that I don't think that you've actually gone past. And it's a path that you're just starting to go down. So I'm not sure what that means for you, Stephen, but there's definitely a change to the spirituality, and definitely there is some teaching going on there, my lovely. But that's what I get for you, Stephen. Right, my lovelies, I am going to call it a day, because I've been doing it an hour. And my back is about to go, my spine is about to come through my butt, because I'm in a bit of uncomfortable. I will be back on doing card readings, and in half an hour for members only on YouTube, I will be going over to our members in half an hour and doing you guys some readings over there. And thank you so much for keeping in and being with us today. So thank you to everybody that I've given a reading to. I hope you've all been able to take something. If you haven't, I'm sorry, but I'm hoping that you've been able to take something away from your readings. It's been a fantastic afternoon. Now, if you're in UK, go out on your garden, enjoy the sunshine. If you're out in UK, I don't know times, so just enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. But take care, and I will see you all tonight, 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing ICT and experiments in the house. So please join us at 8 o'clock